Hey, welcome to Adventures with Peps. Today we are painting a Judge Dredd Warlord Games Robodog. This could possibly be the simplest model I've ever painted. So we got the model, primed black, very heavily dry brushed with a very thin coat of white, and then 3 colours, one of which is for the base. So we're kicking things off with the runic grey. I actually shocked myself, this was stupidly quick to paint. I feel like I'm almost cheating you out of a proper how to paint video, because it is just 2 colours. The first of which is runic grey that we're going to slap all over the model. So whilst I'm doing that, and to make sure that the video has some length to it, we're going to talk about the model. So this came out with the Block Wars, and its description is: lonely citizens can find themselves in the market for a Robodog, an artificial companion with whom they can find the fortitude to face the bleakness of Megacity 1. Jeez, that's depressing. However, Robodogs are also very easy to modify for those who have the technical skill, and they can be turned into lethal protectors with the right programming. Even the sweetest Robo Poodle can be given enough teeth and aggression to tear apart multiple muggers or burglars. Damn! Inside the box, you obviously get the 3 Robodogs. And they came with 3 sets of cards. There was the Alien Zoo Escapee, which I want to try and make some of the alien monsters at some point. Get the Narc card, and then the actual stat card, which they come in a pack, which is rather nice. So they're 5 points a dog. The 3 dogs will come in at 15 points in total. They have very sharp teeth as a weapon, which is a close combat only weapon, 1-inch range, +1 modifier when hitting, and they are concealed and piercing. The dogs themselves can move 6 inches, which is pretty quick, especially with a run or a double move action. Shoot, obviously 0, they're not going to shoot anything. Fight 4, that is the beastly part of it. Fight 4, with the +1 modifier, they're rolling 5 dice at you. They have an evade of 2, defense of 4, so you're not putting them down very quickly, and a cool of 2 as well. They also have the rule Loyal Doggo, where they are deployed within 16 inches of another friendly model who is the owner of the dog, and as long as they are within 1 inch of its owner, you can roll a combat dice when a range attack is made. Hang on, we're about to finish up the model here. As you can see, the grey is pretty much all over now. Just got to do this back leg. But yeah, if you roll the shield, it's made against the dog instead. That's crazy. And if a Robodog pack is within 16 inches of its owner and a close combat attack is made against them, the dogs will defend their owner and immediately move towards the attacker. The close combat attack has to be made against the dog. So if you've got one of these with their owner, you've got to take out the dogs first. The owner is going to be tough as hell. It's going to be passing any shots made against him onto the dogs, as long as they're within 1 inch of it. And if they're within 16 inches, they're just going to spring across the table to defend them in close combat. You do not want to face down 3 of these. They're going to rip you apart. They have to be bought in a pack of 3. But 15 points, that's hardly anything. And of course they are robots, so they only generate the normal chip. They can never generate a star chip, and they are completely unaffected by size skills. So that's all the rules. That took me the same amount of time as it did to paint the base layer of grey down. We are now working on the actual base itself. Sometimes you'll see me use the speed paints if I'm being lazy, but for the most part I use these very cheap Walmart acrylic paints, and I'm just going to dry brush the whole thing. Nothing exciting. We will skip forward over this bit. So with the dry brush done, I'll probably do another dry brush just to lighten it up a bit more. But you get the idea, it's going to look concrete-y. The speed paint is already drying. It's already given the dog a beautiful look to it. Pretty excited. And now the only other colour, the blood red for the eye lenses. This is stupidly fast. Even in the Warlord Games website, if you look at the photo they've got of the dogs, it looks like they did a dark grey base coat and then a light grey highlight. So even they didn't do a huge amount on the models. And all I'm doing with this red is picking out the eyes. And their eyes are tiny. They're teeny tiny. Now my question is, as I've got your attention, do I paint all the doggos this way? Or do I make each doggo slightly different? I think a blue dog could be cool, a red dog, maybe one with stripe. And that is it. So hope you enjoy the photos. This was quick and dirty. Yeah, see you next time.